I thought for
gave
sure
us a
he'd
run,
come
and
home.
I looked up, and he's still standing on third, but that's okay.
This one up high, ball 2.
Bases loaded, 1 out. Yeah, that hit by Owen Cass just kind of off the handle of the bat and hit that grass and really slowed down. You're right, the second baseman
just couldn't pick it up.
Klingenberg had to charge in and just couldn't make the play.
Jammed up, and that one fouled back. And we'll go to 2-1. Mad scramble for that. Maybe they're giving them kind of tears of a clown over there in that visitor bullpen. This one up high for ball 2.
Because I guess most teams, if they bring a relief pitcher in, they're usually in another position on the diamond, and they're already quote-unquote warm, but they give them a few warm-up pitches before they go live.
Full count for Peters, and that one's a rocket into center field.
That's going to score
and
2.
That'll bring home 2 runs. Yep. Load up first and second for the Scoopers. Christensen comes home. Cruikshank comes home. 2-0. And Evan Stroud will be up to bat for the Scoops. Reese Jacobs on deck. Jacobs a part of this senior squad playing here tonight. That one is hit. That'll get picked up, I think. And they tag one runner at Peters for the double. Yep.
Got them both.
Yep. Peters didn't think he got tagged. He doesn't know what's going on out there. Peters says, what was that all about? But the second baseman tagged Peters as he was running to second base. That's an out. And then they threw it to first for the out at first. So that's a double.
Yeah, not much, Coach.
He's still standing out there.
Not much Coach Huntington can do. Coach Cass at first is like,
yeah, I don't think this is going to turn anything. Peters is still standing there. Well, we'll see how long he stands there as we go to break. It is a 2-0 lead in favor of the Scoopers. You're listening to Sturgis Scooper Baseball on the Big 81.
Owned and operated by veterans, Black Mountain Painting provides interior, exterior, residential, and commercial painting services, painting and custom staining needs. So if you have painting or staining needs inside or out, give Black Mountain Painting a call for your free quote today. 605-661-8612.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
It's a classy, it's a classy affair, and I like what Chris Koleski's done with that program.
I do too. I love it. It's one of the best times of the year.
And the way he produces that awards program, it really makes the kids feel special because it looks almost like the Oscars or the
Academy
ESPYs.
Awards for the kids. Yep.
Yeah, it's like the ESPYs for Sturgis, the ESPN Sports Awards, and they do a good job putting up the highlights. And yeah, that's a lot of fun. Looking forward to it. Just a few months away.
Hard to believe, but let's get through the summer first.
Yeah.
We'll do that. We have Titan baseball coming up this summer here. We'll have some select games for you here on the Big 81, I think.
Yeah, Kane Peters didn't think he was tagged.
Yeah, and I don't think he felt it. I think that's probably what he thought, I suppose, because it did look like a light tag from up here, but
I couldn't see that.
The umpire seen it. The umpire was right there.
Yeah.
He called it. So swing on this one. This one's Petersburg, and Connor Preston will come to the plate for the Patriots with one away here in the top of the second inning. So in NFL news, if you haven't seen, I'll tell you after this pitch. That one in there, good pitch by Peters, strike one. The Peacock streaming network is going to be the second streaming-only provider to have an NFL game this year.
Oh, wow.
It's going to be a postseason game, supposedly, and the only way you'll be able to see it is if you stream Peacock. It won't be on your television unless you have Peacock. Peacock is free, but it's still a streaming service. Big swing and a miss there for strike two. and maybe I'm just old-fashioned, but I dislike football on streaming.
Really?
First off, I tried it once last year because, they moved Thursday night football to streaming, and I didn't think it worked worth a darn. And I've got good internet.
Yeah.
But it kept hopping out, glitching out. And once in a while, Michaels would be talking, all of a sudden it would go dead for like 3 seconds. Then it wasn't my cup of tea.
Yeah.
I'd much rather be able to use my remote, turn on my TV, and watch football. What's with this streaming thing? I sound like Seinfeld, I know, but
It's it's the future for sure.
I guess this one's a short little blooper picked up by Peters. Oh, he's got to turn this in a hurry, and he just did.
He took his time.
He took his sweet time getting it up to it, like molasses in January, and it's not even January; it's May. Pick it up there, Kane. He does get it there in time.
He's pretty confident in his arm strength, and just a nice easy toss to Adam Floor at first base.
Out number 2.
Connor Cruikshanks at first. I'm sorry.
Yep. And that one right in there for a strike. Now at the bat here is one Landon Berkey, number 20.
Yeah, Landon Berkey for Douglas.
This one is a blooper. It's going to go right to the first baseman. Doesn't get any easier than that. 3 up, 3 down for the Douglas Patriots. Bottom of the second inning we go. Scoopers with a 2-0 lead. This is Scooper Baseball on the Big 81.
Castellagher Real Estate is a full-time real estate company licensed in South Dakota. They offer their company services to a broad field of prospective clients, including in-state and out-of-state companies and individuals, both looking to purchase or sell real estate. They're ready to visit with you and answer all of your auction and real estate questions. So give them a call, 605-347-5110, and talk to Jerry or Ryan, or stop by their office at 1951 Junction Avenue in Sturgis. They're professional, they're honest, they're a family-owned business. Castile Auction and Real Estate of Sturgis.
Owned and operated by veterans, Black Mountain Painting provides interior, exterior, residential, and commercial painting services. With over 12 years of experience and a team of trusted paint experts, they bring the highest standard of work to the Black Hills area. They provide interior and exterior painting and custom staining needs. So if you have painting or staining needs inside or out, give Black Mountain Painting a call for your free quote today, 605-661-8612.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
Behind the home plate here, talking to a little fan. That pitch was way over the head of the catcher, and it just about got him.
Sure did.
Keep your eye on the ball, they say at the ballpark at all times.
Don't stand behind the catcher without gear on.
Don't stand behind the catcher without gear on, which is why they never let the pitcher pitch until there's nobody back there. All right, off we go into the bottom of the second inning. 2-0 lead for the Scoopers.
Reese Jacobs leading off the bottom of the second inning. Reese hitting .455.
And Reese almost gets hit by that pitch.
Reese with not as many at-bats maybe as an Owen Cass or a Hunter Jansen, but boy, he's made the most of his at-bats. He's got 5 hits, 5 singles, 5 walks. He struck out 3 times and has 6 runs batted in.
And he's ahead in the count here. 2 balls, no strikes.
And he's got 3 state championships in wrestling.
That's right, in wrestling.
So don't hit him with a baseball. He'll take you down.
He's doing the sports triple play for his senior year. Football, wrestling, baseball. That one outside ball 3. He may walk here.
You know what? I love it when I see kids playing all sports because it just makes you a better athlete. And to me, I played, like I always say, I'd play any sport that was out there.
Tiddlywinks?
Heck
That
yeah.
one is stroked into left field. That's
Good
going to
hit.
be a base hit for Reese.
I was at least a county champion, the Butte County Tiddlywink champion. I'm not sure if you heard.
I don't think I've ever heard.
I'm just kidding.
Guess I didn't know it existed. Oh wait, that's right. It doesn't.
Yeah, we played Vale and Nisland, and yeah, I was the champion of Tiddlywink.
Okay. Vale and Nisland might take you to task on that.
The Beat Diggers against the Irrigators.
Aiden Wood to the plate for the Scoopers, who lead 2-0 here. Reese Jacobs is on board. This one inside for ball one. Dakota Burke is back on the pitcher's mound for the Patriots.
5th hit for the Scoopers. Looking down, and Jake Gleam down there, Dyson Peterson, Gavin Leitenberg, they're all sitting there watching some baseball, supporting their buddies on senior night.
Enjoying some sunshine here. It's an absolutely beautiful, I do believe. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Yep.
Aiden Wood at the plate.
Reese Jacobs.
And I talked about here pregame, Scoopers with only 12 stolen bases all season, at 80% success rate stealing bases, but it's just not Coach Huntington's focus.
Oh, boy, that was a little chin music there, way up high. That's ball 3. Full count now coming for Wood.
You know, in years past, we've seen teams just try to steal bases to get...
Oh, that did hit him. Yep, plunked him in the back. That's going to send Aiden Wood on to first. Reese Jacobs advances to second. Bryson Heron will round out the batting order for Sturgis here, bottom of the second.
Bryson with 14 plate appearances this season. Good young up-and-coming player.
Heron, that one's behind Heron. That's a passed ball from the catcher, and that's going to lead to an easy stolen couple of bases. As Reese Jacobs advances on to third, and Aiden Wood advances on to second. Scorers in running position now for the Scoops.
Coach Huntington.
Looks like we're going to see a pitching change early for Douglas. Yep.
Coach Huntington giving Bryson Heron some hitting tips.
Yep.
Here as we're getting a pitching change. Yeah, Dakota Burke leaves after 31 pitches, just an inning of work. Giving up 5 hits, 2 runs. Douglas coach wants to bring in somebody new.
See who we got out there on the mound. Terry's got his binoculars to check the number here.
It'll be Kyler Klingenberg, number 1.
Number 1, yeah. So he's going to be pitcher squared for second pitcher of the evening for the Douglas Patriots.
Oh, I thought you were talking maybe about his name.
Oh, no.
K squared?
Well, that it would be, yes, but pitcher squared would be the second pitcher for the Douglas Patriots here tonight. He's going to get a little bit of warm-up time here.
Klingenberg with just an inning and a third of work this season.
Boy, look at that cool cat over there with sunglasses, shorts, hands in his pocket. You can't quite see him, can
Bob
you?
Luby?
No, that's not Bob Luby. That young cool cat over there. Look at that young Scooper fan.
Oh, I see him. Yeah.
Man, oh man, I wish I was that cool when I was that little. I was never that cool. That is one cool cat. And if we were TV, our camera would be focused on him, and he'd be on the big screen. That's how cool he is. Maybe live ticket TV next year we'll hear that, and they'll move the camera over there. He is a cool cat. Now he's moving on. Okay.
He's shy, though.
He's shy, though, yes.
Yeah, Klingenberg just with an inning of work this season, so not a lot of experience. Batting average against for Kyler Klingenberg, .417. He's struck out 2, walked 5, given up 13 runs and 5 hits. Dakota Burke, the most experienced pitcher with 22 innings of work. So,
and he's getting retired early tonight. So
it's a tough outing for him tonight. Today.
Bryson Heron is at the plate. As we get back into it here, he's ahead in the count. 1 ball, no strikes. is on second and third for the Scoopers. Nobody out here in the bottom of the second. This one way up high for ball 2, and the count goes 2-0.
We'll see if Coach Huntington's hitting tips paid off for Bryson Heron.
Well, I'm down low for ball 3. He hasn't swung for the past couple of pitches since getting a little tutoring, I guess you will, if lack of a better word, from Coach Huntington. And this one up high, ball 4, and that's going to send Heron on to first. And now the bases are loaded, and here we go back to the top of the batting order for Sturgis with Hunter Jansen. So just to show you what a little bit of sunshine and warm weather could do, my neighbor has a tree, and I don't know what kind of tree it is, but 2 days ago it was pretty much bare, and today it has exploded with flowers and everything. It's the most beautiful tree, and I'm not sure what it is, but it's got beautiful white and pink flowers all over it.
Yeah, my neighbor has one too.
It's like a cherry blossom, but I don't think it is a cherry blossom.
I walked by it. I could smell so good too.
Yeah,
I thought, wow.
I don't think cherry blossoms survive in this climate. Although I could be wrong. I say that, and the Green Thumbs up there are throwing rocks at their radio.
Yeah, I don't know if they do.
Jeez, Matthews.
You know, out in D.C., they're all over the place.
Same with Seattle. In Washington, friends I have out there say they're absolutely gorgeous this year. But they bloomed a while back already on the West Coast. Count 2-1 here for Hunter Jansen with the bases loaded. Swing on that one. Boy, that was a rocket down the left field line, and it goes foul.
Reese Jacobs ducking to get out of the
good thing he was
ball.
paying attention, yeah.
That's why they wear the batting helmets on the base
even
paths.
on the bases, because that thing was moving. That one's up high. It's going to fall in foul territory. Well, the Patriots will not catch up to it, though. A little fall foul, and the count will be 2-2 for Jansen still. And the base is still juiced here for the Scoopers.
No outs. Scoopers lead 2-0.
And he swings on that one. That one takes a bounce into left field. Here comes one run as Jacobs crosses home plate. The double turns into 2 runs scored for the Scoopers as Aiden Wood comes home as well, and it's 4-0. Wood punts. He's like, come on, guys, we just scored 2. Trying to get the fans excited a little bit here at Strong Field. $4-0 lead for the Scoopers. Second and third loaded up now with Dylan Christensen to the plate. And he swings on that one, gets a piece of it. Fouls it into the backstop for strike 1.
The littlest Scooper fan out there.
I think that's a new generation of littlest Scooper fan. Yeah?
Yep.
And that one fouled back as well into the fence for strike 2. One little Scooper fan out there's got a cool pop.
Yeah.
And the other littlest Scooper fan, he just handed it to his friend. They're sharing it.
That's good. Yeah. That's good. Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring. Except cool pops, they're kind of germy when you start sipping those.
When you're a kid, that's how you get. That's how you become immune to things.
I guess so.
You share things, and
you share things like cool pops,
and you drop things on the ground and pick them up and
back up again. Yeah. That's a pass ball. That's going to bring home a run for the Scoops. And it is 5-0 Sturgis as 28 Bryson Heron comes home. I see some Scooper softball players coming in. I wonder if they've wrapped up their game in Rapid City already.
Maybe.
That might have been a 3 o'clock game.
Let's check and see. I did ask to be added to the softball on Game Changer, but they never accepted my request. I'm not taking it personally, softball team, if you're listening. But we did do a couple of games this season.
We did.
I'll approach the coach and ask her.
Foul back 2-2, and that's a chopper. That'll get picked up. Long throw to first. They are not going to turn that. That is way off target. And that brings home a run, and it's 6-0, and safe at first is Christensen. Crookshank comes to the plate now for the Scoopers. Still nobody out. Scoopers rolling here in the bottom of the second. Life is a Highway is Crookshank's walk-up song. Several people have sang that, so I'm not sure which version. Nonetheless, he socks this one into right field, and it's caught for out number one.
Good catch.
Good catch out there.
Right fielder
Carson Hicks, I think. Yep.
For Douglas. Yeah, he charged in on that. Looked like it might drop, but got some leather underneath that ball.
And Owen Cass comes to the plate now.
One away.
And one on base.
Owen got to first on an error back in the bottom of the first inning. Owen hitting .444, triple fours on the season.
And that one falls out of the strike zone for ball one. We 1-0 the count. 6-0 lead for the Scoopers. We're in the bottom of the second inning. Swing on this one. Cass sends this one to the third baseman. They'll get the play at second. Try to turn it at first. Not enough time. But two away as they throw Christensen out at second. Cass on first. And that will bring Kane Peters to the plate. Nothing lead for the Scoopers. We are in the bottom of the second inning. That one in there for a strike.
Kane with 15 runs scored this year. Offensively, he leads the team, tied with Hunter Jansen in runs scored.
And he chased that one for strike two.
Actually, Hunter has a run in this game, so Hunter has 16.
I think Kane's a little embarrassed by that swing. Kind of went down to his knee when he swung that one.
Hey, it happens when you put everything into it and you don't connect. Sometimes you lose your balance.
That one way up high for ball one. The count goes 1-2. With two away here in the bottom of the second inning, Douglas trying to get out without any more damage here.
There goes Owen Cass.
There goes Owen Cass to steal. They'll throw it out to second, not in time. And Cass is safe at second on the steal. Meanwhile, back at home plate, it'll be a 2-2 pitch coming for Kane Peters. And that one outside the strike zone, ball three. Now full count coming.
I've seen some traveling basketball already starting across the state. Yeah, there's teams that are playing. Some of the traveling teams playing tournaments already. So,
basketball season never ends, does it?
Doesn't seem to,
Not South Dakota. Swing on that one. Peters gets that past the shortstop. That's a base hit. Owen Cass advances to third. And the bottom half of the inning continues. Catcher Evan Stroud up to bat.
Ninth Scooper to come to the plate this inning. Been a long one.
Yeah.
For the Douglas Patriots.
Patriots it has, yep. They've already changed pitchers in hopes of getting out of this inning, but have not been able to do it yet. Here comes the stolen base. Stroud, that's fair ball, I think.
Nope.
I'm going to call it foul.
Circled foul.
Everybody comes back, yep. Well, the way that bounced, I don't know. That may have gone either way. They do call it foul. Good thing, because Kim Potts is trying to fix a shoe out there, and he would have missed that shot anyway. So Stroud gets all of that one, though, but it's picked up by the shortstop. Touches second base for out number 3. Scoopers O put 4 on the board. They lead 6-0. We head to the top of the third in 60.
If you've been thinking about setting some new fitness goals, Flex Fitness and Sturgis CrossFit offer everything you need to get in your best shape ever, and all under one roof. Whether you're looking for a personal trainer, fitness classes, or a great space to work out, you'll find it here. Stop in for a free tour and see for yourself how they can help you achieve your fitness goals this year. That's Flex.
Owned and operated by veterans, Black Mountain Painting provides interior, exterior, residential, and commercial painting services. With over 12 years of experience and a team of trusted paint experts, they bring the highest standard of work to the Black Hills area. They provide interior and exterior painting and custom staining needs. So if you have painting or staining needs inside or out, give Black Mountain Painting a call for your free quote today. 605-661-8612.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Some of those today. Putting them in a salad.
Nice.
We were talking about that last night.
Our little puppies were eating them again today.
Oh, yeah. Those are good for them.
We have the puppies in the backyard, there are no dandelions.
Oh, that's because they're eating them all.
Puppies are enjoying those dandelions.
Dandelions. All right, up to bat for the Douglas Patriots. This is Kyler Klingberg, number 1. And this one outside for ball 1.
Yeah, this is when I wish I had a speed gun. Kane Peters, he threw 10 pitches in the first inning, 10 pitches in the second, so he was being pretty darn efficient on the mound.
Good pitch there as he got that one in the strike zone. That'll even the count at 1-1.
Kyler Klingenberg hitting .300 this season for the Douglas Patriots.
And that one just outside, ball 2. Count goes to 2-1.
And if you're listening to us but want to also watch it and listen, you can go to Live Ticket TV.
Yep.
Yeah, they're broadcasting this game. Just type it in. I think it's on YouTube.
They're set up right next door to us here in the press box. 2-1 is the count.
Pull it up on your phone. You can watch and
Indeed,
listen.
you can download the app. I think they have an app, yeah. Swing on that one, and that one's rocketed foul. And that'll even things up here at 2 apiece for Klingenberg. Regular season finale for the Scoopers. Regionals this coming weekend, the 20th. Big swing and a miss there, and that's a strikeout for Peters. For the Scoopers, though, they'll have to get it done at the regionals this weekend without some seniors who will be graduating this weekend. Unless they get back. I think graduation's Sunday.
I think it is,
the
yeah.
21st. So, depending on where regionals are, they could probably get back in time, depending on, when that final game is on Saturday night. But I think regionals may go into Sunday, too. And remember, if baseball gets sanctioned, that'll end. There won't be any more Sunday games, so we'll have to do regionals a little different. And that one turns into a strike, and that'll even the count at 1-1. At the plate, number 16 for Douglas Patriots, Caleb Hauser. Hauser swing and a miss on that for strike two. Peters hoping to make quick work in the top of the third. He's made quick work of the Douglas Patriots in both the top of the first and the top of the second. Keeping his pitch count low. That one down in the dirt for ball two. And that'll even the count for Hauser, 2-2.
Caleb Hauser hitting .250 this season.
And he struck out. So two away.
Strikeout number 4 for Kane Peters.
Blazing fastball on that one. Carson Hicks will come to the plate. And a 6-0 lead for the Scoopers. This one high and outside ball one. At Strong Field on this Tuesday night, right next door to Sturgis Elementary School. That one in there for a strike. That'll even the count 1-1. My wife tells me it's field day for the youngsters on Thursday.
So much fun. I remember those days.
Ours was called Track and Field Day. That one's rocketed foul. That one's headed out to Ballpark Road. It's going to cross it. There it goes. Headed towards the interstate.
All right.
Look both ways if you go to get that one, guys. Swing on that one. That's a strikeout.
3 strikeouts.
And that's 3 strikeouts
This
in
inning.
the top of the third inning for Kane Peters. Yep.
5 total strikeouts here through 3 innings for the senior.
And a 6-0 lead for the Scoopers when we come back. The in 60.
Are your tires wearing down quicker than they should? Give the pros at Richter's Tire and Exhaust.
Owned and operated by veterans, Black Mountain Painting provides interior, exterior, residential, and commercial painting services. With over 12 years of experience and a team of trusted paint experts, they bring the highest standard of work to the Black Hills area. They provide interior and exterior painting and custom staining needs. So if you have painting or staining needs inside or out, give Black Mountain Painting a call for your free quote today. 605-661-8612.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the
of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Past couple weeks. Wayne Sullivan leaving St. Thomas More, so you can apply up until May 26th if you're interested in coaching St. Thomas More.
Up high ball one as we get things started here in the bottom of the third inning.
At the plate, Reese Jacobs.
And Reese swings on that one for a strike, and that'll even the count at 1-1.
Reese with a single back in the bottom of the second inning. Reese hitting 455.
That one low and outside for ball two.
Not only can he pin you in about 3.2 seconds,
Does it actually take that long?
He can smack a ball out of the center field.
And Reese takes that one down low for ball three. So the count 3-1 for Reese coming up. And he takes ball four. That will send Reese on to first base on the walk. Aiden Wood will come to the plate for the Scoopers.
A nice bruise on those ribs to show for it tomorrow.
This one up high for ball one. Tyler Klingenberg is back on the pitcher's mound. I almost called him a Klingon, and A la Star Trek mode there. This one outside for ball 2, 2-0 the count.
See the Rapid City Christian boys finished first at State A tennis.
They were undefeated yesterday. They sent everybody on to the semis today.
Wow. Yeah, that school is really coming up in every sport. And little scooper news. Ooh, that went inside.
Yep. Oh, they chase Reese back to first, but he gets back. Go ahead. You had some scooper news.
Yeah, we hear through the PIN. I don't know if this is confirmed yet or not, but Faith King transferring to Rapid City Christian.
Yeah, that's what we heard too.
Yeah, Faith was a great volleyball player for the Scoopers, but going to take her talents to Rapid City Christian for reasons unknown.
That's a walk.
Haven't talked to her or her mom and dad or anybody, but that's what we heard.
Aiden Wood is trotting on to first base, so runners on first and second for the Scoopers with nobody out. And Bryson Heron coming to the plate for Sturgis.
Bryson drew a walk last inning. Came across and scored a run.
Here's the pitch. Swing on this one, and high up in the air in
Playable
foul territory, and the catcher can't hang on to it. He dropped it.
The question on Twitter from Nate Brown, sports guy in Rapid City. If South Dakota sanctions high school baseball, which state title baseball championship, a school state title or a Legion state title?
Well, they've been playing Legion ball for a long time, so
I'm not sure if you can
they
really.
both will.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you can really compare them. You know, kind of like apples to oranges because high school is high school, and Legion, you have guys out of high school playing in Legion
ball
that have played some college ball. So, not sure if you can really compare.
1 ball, 1 strike for Bryson Heron. And this one down low, and that gets past the catcher, and that's going to advance the runners on to second and third for the Scoopers. Two balls, 1 strike for Bryson Heron. Nobody out, and a 6-0 lead for the Scoops. And goes around on that one for strike 2. Now full count. Not quite. 2-2.
A pitcher on the east side of the state.
Swings on this one. That one's going to drop into center field. Yep, and in comes Reese Jacobs for run number 7. And that RBI single will advance Aiden Wood onto third base.
That pitcher in Bonham. The Cavaliers. Riley Rothschadel threw a perfect game to clinch the Region 1B top spot in baseball.
Fabulous.
Punched out 13 of the 15 batters that he faced in the win, so that's a pretty good pitching performance there.
Still nobody out here for the Scoopers.
Crowd just pouring into Strong Field.
If
you're not here, you need to get here because these ballpark hot dogs are delicious. Might have to grab one between games.
Well, you'll probably have to get me an extra water. I'm slurping down this Mountain Dew like it's the last Mountain Dew I'm going to have. That one could have went either way. They'll call that one a ball. 2-0 the count. Pitch pending. Here it comes.
Hunter Jansen 1 for 2 at the plate.
Ooh, he strokes that one, but it goes foul.
Hunter with a 2 RBI single last inning.
Heron on first. Wood on third, trying to come home for the Scoopers. They lead 7-0 here in the bottom of the third. That one just high for ball 3, so now 3-1 coming for Jansen.
You know, and looking at Douglas's lineup, they've been 3 up, 3 down through the first 3 innings, and that's due to Kane Peters domination on the mound.
That pitch way up high for ball 4. Now the bases are juiced again for the Scoops. And Dylan Christensen will get it back. Christensen with the swing on this one, and it's blooped up in the air, shallow infield near third base, and caught. And that's the first out of the bottom of the third here for the Patriots.
Yikes.
So the pop fly out for Dylan Christensen will bring Connor Crookshank to the plate.
Connor hitting just under 300. He's at 298, 12 singles, 2 doubles. Drawn 10 walks, only struck out 5 times all season. Scored 12 runs for the Scoops. 59 plate appearances.
Crookshank hits that one, and it just gets past the pitcher. They'll toss it to second and turn the out there. But 32-8 and Wood comes home to make it 8-0, 2 away. Runners on first and third. And Owen Cass comes to the plate.
Owen got on base by an error in the first. Fielder's choice in the second. Stole second. Hasn't crossed the plate yet, so I think Owen's probably due for a big hit.
Think so. And there it is. This one deep into left field. See if they catch up to it.
Trouble.
No, they don't. They collide. 2 players collide out there going for the ball. 1 player is still down.
The center fielder took a shot.
Yep.
Caleb Hauser.
Yep, and that's going to be a ground rule double because of the injury.
Caleb Hauser and Landon Berkey collide. That ball really is Landon Berkey's to play where it was hit, but Caleb Hauser, thinking he has a good play, probably not a good decision on his part to try to make it over there to make that play. Looks like he's hurt.
Yeah, the coaches went running out there. This is out in deep left field.
Berkey looked okay, but Hauser went down and stayed down.
Yep. Yeah, the 2 collided going for that ball out there, and you'll even see that happen in the major leagues once in a while.
And that double by Owen Cass scores 2. Just on cue, as we said, he was due for a big hit.
Yep.
He cracks one out there, and that's kind of one of those baseball. The coach will tell the players that's the left fielder's play to make.
Yep.
And it looked like Berkey was on track to maybe make that catch, but Hauser, sometimes, I've been there too, where you think, I can get to it, and your brain's telling you that.
Owned and operated by veterans, Black Mountain Painting provides interior, exterior, residential, and commercial painting services. With over 12 years of experience and a team of trusted paint experts, they bring the highest standard of work to the Black Hills area. They provide interior and exterior painting and custom staining needs. So if you have painting or staining needs inside or out, give Black Mountain Painting a call for your free quote today. 605-661-8612.
Runs batted in here in the ball game just through 3 innings.
And he takes that one in there for a strike. So 0-1 the count for Kane. Swings on this one. Right field trying to catch up to it. No, it's going to drop. Right in front of Carson Hicks out there, and that's a base hit. Owen Cass advances on to third. So Hicks playing a little too deep on that one.
A good opposite field single by Kane Peters. Getting that bat on the ball this game.
Evan crowd is up to bat now for the Scoopers as they keep moving here in the bottom of the third, and they have the 10-run rule up now. And that one's a passed ball, but the Scooper runners stay put. And crowd will have a 1-0 pitch coming on the next one here from Klingenberg. And they almost got hit by that one. Ball 2 way inside.
Evan 0 for 2 this afternoon. Not really indicative of what a good hitter he is. He has hit .314. Scored 9 runs. He's drawn 9 walks, 3 runs batted in.
Swing, and this one's almost straight up in the air, shallow infield, and caught for out number 3. But the Scoopers, right at the moment anyway, have the 10-run rule. We head to the top of the fourth, a 10-0 lead, and we're back to Strong Field in 60.
Jacobs Auto Repair in
Owned and operated by veterans, Black Mountain Painting provides interior, exterior, residential, and commercial painting services. With over 12 years of experience and a team of trusted paint experts, they bring the highest standard of work to the Black Hills area. They provide interior and exterior painting and custom staining needs. So if you have painting or staining needs inside or out, give Black Mountain Painting a call for your free quote today. 605-661-8612.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Rival chain.
I wonder what that smaller rival chain is they're talking about.
For all of us who grew up loving Taco John's, when you hear Taco Tuesday,
You automatically think.
only means one thing.
Yeah.
And
2 tacos for 99 cents. Oh, wait, not anymore.
Yeah, it used to
Sorry.
be. Still a pretty good deal. But Taco John's has had that for 34 years. They've used Taco Tuesday. Taco Bell now says they want to use it, but they have to ask permission.
I'm all for it if they go 2 tacos for 99 cents.
Yeah, you're right. It might not bother me as much, but I mean, leave little Taco John's alone. Anyone who grew up eating Taco John's probably prefers it over Taco Bell anyway. Do you? He's thinking.
I probably shouldn't make my opinion known.
That's okay. Yeah.
I'll just keep it to myself.
There's
Nate Johnson up to Matt.
certain things about Taco Bell I like. So yeah, I guess I like Taco
I
John's.
see lots of funny memes and videos about eating Taco Bell and what happens afterwards. You probably know what I'm sure you've seen them on.
Oh yeah.
All the social media. There's a little blooper, and that's going to get picked up by the shortstop. Throw to first is there. Yes, sir, it is. Nate Johnson gets thrown out at first, and that will send to the plate Dakota Burke. I believe I seen that somewhere earlier today.
Probably.
That Taco Bell was trying to get Taco Tuesday out of the copyright category. Evidently, they want to use it. They must have a big plan, I suppose.
Yeah.
I suppose they're going to think that they'll probably do something like 2 tacos for 99 cents. Well, that's how we lived on Tuesdays back when I went to school at Black Hills State.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's
Downtown at the Spearfish PJs every Tuesday night. Big swing and a miss there for Burke, and I bet you we'd down a dozen tacos easy. Easy. Drop $6 down and get a dozen tacos.
Oh yeah, easy. I had iron stomach back then.
Yep.
I couldn't do it now, but
Big swing and a miss there for Burke. That's strike 2.
yeah,
Well, you know, the Rockies have a partnership with Taco Bell where you get tacos if the Rockies score 7 runs.
oh wow.
Denver area Taco Bell's only, of
Yep.
course. But every time that was in there, a strikeout. Good strikeout to Peters, 2 outs. But I don't know if they're doing it this year, but back in the day, you'd be watching Rockies game and it'd be like 5 runs till we get tacos, 4 runs till we get tacos. And then when the Rockies would hit that 7th run, you'd have this little banner go across the TV with fireworks. We get tacos.
Crowd would go nuts.
Yeah. I wonder how well that went for Taco Bell when that happened. It probably didn't happen very often because the Rockies probably didn't score 7 very often. Poor Rockies.
Remy Kasuski at the plate.
Swings on that one, fouls it off for a strike. That'll even the count at 1-1.
Remy hitting .360. He's the leading, I guess, second place hitter, but he's had the most at bats. So I would say Remy Kasuski at .360 is one of the best hitters for the Douglas Patriots. 0 for 1 here this afternoon.
Here's the pitch, and that one is knocked to the first baseman for out number 3. And it's 3 up, 3 down for the Patriots here in the top of the 4th inning. We head to the bottom half of the inning. Scoopers right now have the 10-run rule in place. They lead 10-0.
Owned and operated by veterans, Black Mountain Painting provides interior, exterior, residential, and commercial painting services. With over 12 years of experience and a team of trusted paint experts, they bring the highest standard of work to the Black Hills area. They provide interior and exterior painting and custom staining needs. So if you have painting or staining needs inside or out, give Black Mountain Painting a call for your free quote today. 605-661-8612.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
On the third out. He grounded out twice and popped out, so he's had the third out in all 3 innings. He's 0 for 3, but he'll get on the board.
But he's doing well at the catcher.
Oh, my goodness.
position.
Yeah, he's just under perfect. I think I had him at 988 fielding percentage is what I saw on Game Changer, which as many plays as he's involved in, that's a pretty outstanding stat.
And because you bring up that stat, that means Reese Jacobs is the leadoff batter here in the bottom of the 4th, and he takes ball 1 inside and at the knees on that pitch. Awaiting this pitch, and that one in there for a strike. Good pitch. That'll even the count at 1 apiece. Super Baseball here on 810 AM, 105.5 FM, worldwide on the web at kbhbradio.com. You can watch and listen to the game at Live Ticket TV tonight, too. That one is ball 2. That one bounces off the catcher and hits the backstop right below us here.
Yeah, we do our best to describe the action for you, but if you have a chance to watch, it's also fun to watch.
Indeed. Ooh, that one just inside for ball 3, so 3-0 the count for Reese. Yes, we will have Titan baseball for you this summer. Plan on bringing you that opener against Post 22 coming up first week of June. That one up high, ball 4. Reese walks again. I think that's his second walk tonight.
It is.
So he'll trot out to first base. So we have some boys here, my friend, who we will not be saying their names next year for high school sports. Reese Jacobs, St. Peter's, Evan Stroud, Owen Cass. Cass was a multi-sport athlete this past year.
Yeah, it's crazy how fast time goes, at least for us. And for the parents, too.
This one is socked deep into center field. Back, and caught out there. Backpedaling to catch that one was Caleb Hauser for Douglas.
Yeah, nice shot out to center field by Aiden Wood, but Hauser overcoming that
collision earlier back in the third inning. Yeah.
Collision with Berkey to get his faculties back under him. You know, and you look how far off center field he's playing. There's a huge gap.
Yeah, big gap.
And that's probably why that ball was hit.
That's a good shot. That's
Right
fair
down,
ball. You bet it is. Big one by Bryson Heron as Heron is on board. And he was kind of waiting, thinking, oh, is that going to drop fair? And it probably was fair by maybe inches, if even.
But yeah, you look at Hauser, how far towards left field he's playing, and probably played a part in that collision because that ball was hit more towards Berkey, but Hauser with some speed got over there, and yeah, that's kind of a scary collision between those two.
Well, there's a pass ball, so Reese is going to advance on to third. And number 28, Bryson Heron, is going to advance on to second.
Yeah, the end of our high school season broadcast tonight.
It sure is, regular season, yep. We'll head to Legion Baseball in June.
Yep. Scoopers will find out tomorrow where they go for regionals.
Yep. And they'll get some points for wins here tonight, of course.
You know, Coach Huntington was telling us that the Stevens loss to Pier was big. Cost the Scoopers
Hurt them in the points
a bunch of
category,
points. Would have moved the Scoopers up a few places. And Stevens, I think, got they got scored on 4 times in the bottom of the 7th to lose.
Yeah.
You know,
It happens.
Yeah, I think Coach Huntington was watching it, and he just was sick to his stomach watching the Stevens Raiders blow it in the bottom of the 7th.
2 balls, 1 strike. And that one low and inside for ball 3. So Douglas in danger of loading the bases up here for the Scoopers with 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Yep, it does happen.
Yep. We'll head to the top of the 5th. There'll be one last chance for Douglas in the 10-run rule here. This one's blooped back, fouled. I don't think he's going to get to it. It's going to fall on this side. Yep. Whoa.
You know, we got a new pitcher out there, too, Nate Johnson pitching for Douglas. Forgot to mention that.
Yep.
They replaced Kyler Klingenberg, who went 2 innings, gave up 5 hits, 6 runs, walked 5.
Full count for Jansen. That one's to the third baseman.
Hot shot.
They're not going to get it there. Oh, yes, they did. Good pickup by the first baseman to get the out there. And 2 away. And here comes Dylan Christensen to the plate now, number 4. With 2 gone. And that one low and inside for ball 1.
Dylan having a pretty good afternoon. 2 for 3 with an RBI. Single double and a run scored.
Big swing and a miss there for Christensen, and that'll be strike 1. That'll even the count at 1-1.
I guess it's evening now.
Guess you could call it evening. Yes, we're after 6 o'clock here in the Mountain Time Zone. If you're traveling out there on I-90 and you're looking at the 1880 town, you're about into the Central time zone. Big swing on that one. There ain't nobody out there in center field. There's that gap Terry was just talking about. That's a base hit, and that brings in another run for the Scoopers as number 28, Bryson Heron, comes home. Connor Crookshank will come to the plate. That makes it 12-0, I believe, right? Or is it 11?
That would be 12-0.
Thought it was 12, yeah.
Yeah, interesting is the lineup out there as far as Caleb Hauser. It's almost like they have two left fielders. There's such a huge gap in
there's
center.
a huge gap in center field, and that cost them there.
You know, Connor Crookshank or Owen Cass can make them pay for having that big gap. They can place that ball, and man, they could blast it out to center. And earlier in the season, we saw Owen Cass try to stretch it inside the park homer. Remember that?
Yep.
Got thrown out at the plate, but fun to watch him try.
1-0 is the count here with a runner on first, 2 away, bottom of the fourth, and a 12-0 lead. This one blooped high in the air by Crookshank, and getting under it is the shortstop for out number 3. So one last chance for the Patriots coming up here in game number 1. We head to the top of the 5th, and the Scoopers with a 12-0 lead.
Victor deployed for the first time to Afghanistan in 2000.
Owned and operated by veterans, Black Mountain Painting provides interior, exterior, residential, and commercial painting services. With over 12 years of experience and a team of trusted paint experts, they bring the highest standard of work to the Black Hills area. They provide interior and exterior painting and custom staining needs. So if you have painting or staining needs inside or out, give Black Mountain Painting a call for your free quote today. 605-661-8612.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
4 innings of work, 6 strikeouts, no hits, no runs, no walks. Take that as what you will.
That's right.
I won't say anything more.
Lucas Giersberg will be the leadoff batter here in the top of the 5th for Douglas.
Ooh, a rocket foul ball. St. Peter's was just at 45 pitches, so yeah, less than 10 an inning.
And that one passed ball, but nobody on base, so that'll even the count here at 1-1.
That's bad math on my part. That's about 11. About 11 an inning.
That one up high for ball 2.
As I say, I was a terrible student. I had great math teachers in Newell, but I was a terrible student. And I have the paperwork to prove it.
Mm-hmm.
But I bounced back.
Foul back for strike 2, so now we'll have an even count, 2-2. Lots of kids here tonight compared to last night. Night at the ballpark. That one just outside ball 3. Full count coming for Giersberg.
Yeah, going to honor some seniors between games.
Yep.
Family and friends here to appreciate what they've done for Scooper Sports.
Gearsburg fouls that one back.
Baby.
Just above us. Just landed on the roof above our head. Yeah.
So close. I would have reached out and grabbed that one if it would have.
Touching you.
Reach out.
Reach out. Swing, and this one is fouled off. That one's headed towards the parked cars over there at Ballpark Road. It did miss them.
Gearsburg's second time at the plate. He's hitting .237 this season. He's staying alive. Getting some bat on the ball, making Kane Peters do some work here.
With a full count for Gearsburg. Here comes the pitch, and he struck him out.
Struck him out.
And one down. Two to go for the Stoops.
Nice outside corner, and Gearsburg put a big cut on it, but just could not make any connections.
Connor Preston will come to the plate now for the Patriots.
Strikeout number 7 for Kane Peters.
And that one in there for a strike. 0-1 the count. Ooh, that one inside for ball one. So 1-1 the count coming for Connor Preston. Swings on this one, and that one's fouled into the fence. For strike two.
We'll have to get a good picture from Mr. Potts of
Make sure you ask him nicely.
I always do.
Okay, I know you do.
He always asks for
Yes.
payment in liquid.
We'll just keep it at that.
Struck him
Struck
out.
And that's out number 2.
Connor Preston not happy with that call too. He gives the umpire the stink eye.
Potts will probably be riding with us to the Aberdeen Central football game this fall. Probably the Huron game too.
Maybe. I know he's got family up in that.
He does up in that neck of the woods, so it's a pretty easy trip for him to get over to Brookings, isn't it?
It is.
Yep. And that one just outside ball one. At the plate, number 20. And that is Lendon Berkey, hoping to keep it going here for the Patriots. Tim just gave us a smile.
That's him.
That one, ball 2, outside.
Native of Gettysburg.
That's right, he is. Out there in pheasant hunting territory. In fact, that's almost the heart of pheasant hunting territory out there. And he had a great season, I hear.
At least in that part of South Dakota.
The pheasants were out plentiful this year, it sounds like.
My wife's relatives live in Winter and Colomb, and that's another
hotbed for the pheasants.
Yeah. I've never shot any pheasants there, but I've hit some in my car on the way down to see them.
Well, here's the thing. I've never hunted in all my life. And if Coach Haverl is listening, he probably just fainted.
I know. I haven't either.
2 balls, 1 strike. That one just got by Kane Peters, and that's going to be a base hit for Connor Preston. There goes the no-hitter, my friend.
2 outs.
And listen to the Douglas parents. They know that
2
the
outs.
Scoopers were riding a no-hitter.
I didn't want to say anything.
Yeah.
That would have been a perfect game for Kane Peters.
That's probably going to do it for Peters, too. Let's see. Here comes Coach
1
Huntington.
out away from a perfect game.
Yep.
Landon Berkey spoils it for Kane Peters on senior night. I didn't want to say the broadcaster's jinx, but
Landon Berkey. I mistakenly said Connor Preston with the hit, but yep, you're right. Berkey.
Owned and operated by veterans, Black Mountain Painting provides interior, exterior, residential, and commercial painting services. With over 12 years of experience and a team of trusted paint experts, they bring the highest standard of work to the Black Hills area. They provide interior and exterior painting and custom staining needs. So if you have painting or staining needs inside or out, give Black Mountain Painting a call for your free quote today. 605-661-8612.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
The Clubhouse of Spearfish, located on East Colorado Boulevard, has 4 high-quality golf simulators with a large selection of courses.
Get within 10 runs.
Got to get to they need 3 runs to try and force this into a 6th inning, or bottom of the 5th inning, rather.
I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just still
Well,
stunned.
me neither. So
Still stunned that Kane
was that close to a no-hitter tonight.
Oh my gosh, so close. On senior night even, it was like a storybook.
Swing and a strike there for Klingenberg. He did get just a piece of it, but it went right into the catcher's mitt.
I was already writing my story for the website in my head.
I bet you were. That one is blooped, and that's shallow outfield. That should get picked up for the 3rd out, and it does. Out number 3. Scoopers wrap this one up in 4.5 innings as they beat the Douglas Patriots in Game 1 of our doubleheader tonight. And 12-0 is your final on senior night. All right, we'll wrap up game number 1 right after this. You're listening to Sturgis Scooper Baseball on the home of Scooper Sports, the Big 81 KDHB. At Quick Mart in Sturgis, Sally and the staff know you're ready to get back outside and cheer on your youth sports. So when you're heading to your next event, don't forget to stop by Quick Mart in Sturgis. They have a great selection of snacks, cold drinks, and just started serving rice bowls to keep you full when you're on the go. Try Mexican, Asian, or build your own rice bowl. And when it warms up, don't forget to grab a bag of ice to keep your drinks cool and refreshing. Quick Mart in Sturgis would like to thank their customers for their year-round support.
When you do your grocery shopping, you like to go where you can get fresh meat and produce, low prices, and friendly service. You'll find it all at Lynn's Dakota Mart in Sturgis. Their meat department has your meat cut fresh daily, a great selection of totally garden-fresh produce, a bakery and deli that offers products that are made fresh every day. Their customer service offers money orders, faxes, and many more services. Plus, you'll get service with a smile and help out with your groceries if you'd like. Lynn's really is your hometown store. That's Lynn's Dakota Mart in Sturgis, the better choice.
At Northern Hills Eye Care, they know how important your eye health is and the positive effect good vision has on the learning process. Always offering eye care on the cutting edge, they have the most advanced technology available in eye care today. Their full optical lab features state-of-the-art finishing equipment for eyeglass lenses, so they can provide you with great eyeglass quality and fast service, too. For comprehensive vision and eye health care for all ages, see the caring eye doctors at Northern Hills Eye Care in Sturgis or visit northernhillseye.com. That's Northern Hills Eye Care. At Quick Mart in Sturgis, Sally and the staff know you're ready to get back outside and cheer on your youth sports. So when you're heading to your next event, don't forget to stop by Quick Mart in Sturgis. They have a great selection of snacks, cold drinks, and just started serving rice bowls to keep you full when you're on the go. Try Mexican, Asian, or build your own rice bowl. And when it warms up, don't forget to grab a bag of ice to keep your drinks cool and refreshing. Quick Mart in Sturgis would like to thank their customers for their year-round support.
Welcome to tonight's postgame show, being brought to you by Quick Mart Sturgis South, proud sponsor of the Scooper Athlete of the Week Award. Now, here's Gary Matthews and Terry Anderson.
All right, right, welcome into our post-game show as we wrap up game number one of our doubleheader here tonight, regular season finale for the Sturgis Scoopers. And they take care of the Douglas Patriots 12-0 in a game that went to the top of the fifth inning, and that was it. So just 4.5 innings is all the Scoopers need for the win here via the 10-run rule. Scoopers, who took a 2-0 lead at the end of the first inning, they score 4 at the bottom of the second, 4 in the bottom of the third, and another pair of runs in the bottom of the fourth. The Scoopers saw Kane Peters come just a hit away from a no-hitter, and that hit came in the bottom, or in the top half of the fifth inning with 2 outs, no less. Kane so close to that no-hitter, but nonetheless, even without that, though, Kane had a very nice night tonight.
Night.
Scoopers pick up the win as well.
Yeah, he's not going to blame me for the broadcaster's jinx, is he? I hope not.
Well, let's hope not.
I'd chuck a baseball up at me here in the booth. But Kane Peters with the win here tonight at Strong Field on senior night. 4 2/3 innings. No hits, no runs, no walks, 8 strikeouts. As Gary said, Landon Berkey gets on base with a courtesy of a Scooper error to kind of ruin the perfect game for Kane Peters. But Jake Peters comes in for the save. Kane Peters, 60 pitches, 39 of those strikes. Scoopers with 11 hits. They left 6 on base. Good night for Bryson Heron. 2 for 2 with an RBI. Scored 3 runs. Reese Jacobs, 1 for 1 at the plate. He drew 2 walks and scored 3 runs. Kane Peters, 2 singles, 2 RBI. Owen Cass, 2 for 3 at the plate. A double, a single, and 2 runs batted in. And Dylan Christensen, 2 for 4 at the plate. A double, a single, and 2 runs batted in. A lot of guys raised their batting averages a bit. Looking at Bryson Heron, he came into this game hitting just under 100. After going 2 for 2 and scoring 3 runs, he's now hitting 231. So he bumped up his average a bit. Douglas, 3 errors in the game. Dakota Burke takes the loss on the mound for the Douglas Patriots. Scoopers going into game 2 here improve their record to 10-7 with this win. 12-0 to win in 5 innings here at Strong Field on senior night.
All right, great win for the Sturgis Scoopers. We've got game 2 of our doubleheader coming up here in just a little